Bonjour! You know, 23 years ago, I could not close my hands. My fingers were so swollen, in pain and ache. It was awful. I had arthritis. You can still see that finger. And all I did was changing what I ate, and guess what happened? Within a month, gone. And it never ever came back. So if you have aches and pain and swelling, stay with me. I'm teaching you a recipe that will help with reducing that situation. This is what we want, right? Okay, so the usual, always simple, always easy. It's chili. It's a chili that we do today. And we're starting with the beans. And I am not cooking the beans. They're sprouted. I am steaming the beans. You can cook them if you like. But the less eat, the more nutrients you keep. And that's the key to reduce the inflammation. 100 grams of the beans. There we go. Go, put it in the steamer. Put the lid on top. There. Perfect. While this is steaming, because we'll steam the vegetables as well, of course. So we'll start with the carrots. I have carrots here that are not peeled because they're organic. I'm keeping the peel. I just washed them. And I need to have 60 grams. Celery is the same thing, also 60 grams. And the kale, I need 35 grams. Now, we simply will dice the carrots. So when you want to dice, if you create a flat surface, it's easy because it doesn't roll away from you. And it's safer for your fingers. Go. And when you slice like this, you put your thumb behind your fingers and you glide the knives here on the front so you're not catching your fingers. There we are. We'll put them here on the bamboo steamer, and the celery will do the same. Just cut it here so it's smaller. Celery. All the ingredients have antioxidants that contribute to helping with the inflammation. The kale, for example, has a sulforaphane. That is an antioxidant that is excellent to reduce the anti-inflammation. The carrots is beta-carotene, and the celery, flavonoids. So they all have special antioxidant that helps with reducing the inflammation. The kale is not difficult to chew when you cut it like this. I'll put it on top. So I'm going to add my vegetables. We will also add julienne butternut squash. And butternut squash also has beta-carotene, which is excellent for the inflammation. So I want to show you how to cut the butternut squash so you can prepare the julienne. So here you cut the end and you roll the knife. So what I do is I bite into the butternut squash and then I roll it. And I push on my knife. So it's safer that way instead of trying to cut it, because it's a slippery surface. So do that. You bite and then you roll like this. Then you peel, and this is the round part. You peel that part first. Like this. And once you've done that, now it's easy to peel the rest of it. See? Simple as that. And then this is a kiwi peeler. I'll put the name into the description. They're easy to find online. And you simply, see? As simple as that. Now while the vegetables are cooking, we prepare the sauce. Let's bring everything that we need here. Onion, quinoa, sun-dried tomato, garlic, chili flakes, cumin, oregano, salt, cayenne, and sea moss, and water. Now we're all set. And of course, we use our blender. So we start with 250 grams of water, 50 grams of onion. I had quinoa. It will thicken the sauce and it adds protein. And I add 40 grams of quinoa. Sun-dried tomato are 20 grams. 10 grams, sorry, 10 grams of sun-dried tomato. 4 grams of garlic, perfect. 1 teaspoon of chili flake, half a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of oregano, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne, and the sea moss. If you warm up the sauce, just sprinkle the sea moss on your food after, so it's not exposed to the heat. I don't warm it up, so that's why I go ahead. And then we put the lid on and we blend. Perfect. Excellent. The vegetables are ready. There. I'm really not used with the heat. We are. And the beans. So because they've been sprouted, they don't have the lectin. So I eat mine a little on the crunchy side. But if you prefer to have it more cooked, like I said, go ahead. Just keep in mind, the less you cook, the more you have nutrients. It's gonna be yummy. Add a little bit more sauce. The sauce is a portion for 2. I just cooked enough vegetables for 1. Excellent. Now we add a little bit of the butternut squash. And you can add various vegetables, but all the ones that I've chosen, they specifically have special antioxidant that reduces the inflammation. Let me put this on a bowl here. And one more thing that you add to your chili is the little burger bites that I taught you. This is an addition of protein. And so you can add that to your chili, which actually will give you the same look as the meat. And don't tell anyone, they won't know, and they'll think that it is me. See, look at this. This is a dish, nutritious and delicious, but also that reduces your inflammation. Or, like in my case, totally reverse it. Enjoy. See you in the next one. Love food that loves you back.